We got let's talk about American fireflies, lightning bugs. I don't know what these are. We don't have them in the UK and I've never seen them. Let's take a look at this and see what we got.
I found one right there. Just hanging out.
What, on the leaf?
I don't know if it's nervous.
Oh.
I'm Lawrence and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to insects. Specifically insects that glow in the dark.
Here in the Midwest, there is a type of winged insect that during my first American summer caused my eyes to do this and my mouth to do likewise.
Oh, I'll fall in. What the heck was that? I asked my American
did that
wife.
bright?
Oh, just a lightning bug, she said nonchalantly, as if she'd witnessed this act of sheer sorcery so many times it had now become old hat.
Oh, that'd be so weird seeing like it. Yeah, that's so weird.
I see, said I. So do all of your insects just
cute.
flash on and off for no reason? It was only later, after being treated to more of this unrelenting witchcraft, that I realised there was in fact a very good reason for it. And before I get into all that, if you're new to my channel and haven't had a chance to subscribe, do that now.
As long as I live, I'll forever associate Midwestern summer evenings with the sound of crickets and the bioluminescence of lightning.
Is that actually what they look like? That's actually really cute, I can't lie.
But what if I told you that both phenomena exist not to grab the attention of humans, but that of a fellow mate?
Of course, when I say mate, I don't mean that in the British sense of friend. I mean a partner with whom you can perform a bit of How's Your Father.
Just as male crickets stridulate to win the affection of female crickets, male lightning bugs flash brightly to let the ladies know they be single. If she likes what she sees, the female will send a flash back, sort of like the insect equivalent of swiping right. When it comes to the Photinus piralis, America's common eastern lightning bug, the female will often hold conversations with several males in a single evening, leading the latter group to get jealous and beat each other up. But during courtship, the male and female continue to twinkle at each other until they meet, fall in love, and produce up to 500 eggs. Sorry for going high-pitched.
So now, whenever I see these...
Yeah, that is so funny, man. But, like, that's why they lie. I thought they'd just be lying, just, like, for survival instinct. They're just lying because they want to mate.
dazzling creatures waltzing in the nighttime air, I feel both honoured and ever so slightly violated. But the US is a huge place. Not everywhere in this giant land experiences the same density of lightning bugs.
Though there are plenty of them here in the Midwest, there's an even higher concentration of them in the South, while the West Coast barely has them at all. In fact, to the extent that they are found out west, Americans can't seem to decide what to call them. In the West and upper Midwest, lightning bug usually becomes Firefly, which makes you wonder, do people in my neck of the woods refer to Firefly the TV show as lightning bug?
So far in this video, I might have given you the impression that we don't have fireflies in Britain. But it turns out, much to my own surprise, we do. Sort of.
There is a species in Britain and throughout much of Europe called the common glowworm that, for all intents and purposes, is the same thing.
It's tiny, only comes out at night and flashes in the dark when it wants some hanky-panky, and yes...
Okay, I've never, ever heard or seen of such thing.
I'm still talking about glowworms. The thing is, they must be much harder to track down back home because, like most Brits, I never actually saw one with my own eyeballs.
But that's okay, because Britain has hedgehogs and America doesn't, so we're even.
Oh, do America not have hedgehogs?
Anyway, at this point in the video, I'd like to address the elephant in the room, which is this. Whether we call them lightning bugs, fireflies, or glowworms, each and every one of us is completely and utterly a little bit incorrect. Because these creatures are not flies or bugs or worms, they are beetles. And I don't mean that they came from Liverpool and wrote songs about love and walruses.
I mean that they belong to the same subgroup as ladybugs, or as we call them in Britain, ladybirds. Likewise, these are neither bugs nor birds, but also beetles.
Were they
and
smashing?
Occasionally America's first lady.
And finally, I thought I'd take you outside into my backyard and show you my own congregation of fireflies.
Wait, no way.
I thought I'd whisper so that we don't scare them. I suppose they're not really frightened by that, are they? I'm really doing it because David Attenborough does it.
Just, bro, it's actually mental how much you hear the crickets, isn't it? And is that just ongoing as well? We never hear that, like, a cricket in the UK. I don't think we even got them, do we? I don't even know.
I've set up here because I had seen fireflies flying around that stake in the ground, which must mean that they have a stake in the ground. That joke made no sense. And so far, since I've set up my camera, I haven't seen a single firefly. And so at this point, I thought the best way to remedy that would be to grab my camera phone and go for a little wander. Sometimes see lightning bugs just flashing around these trees, which is sort of the lightning bug equivalent of doing it behind the bike sheds. But tonight, no such luck. Oh, there's one.
Wait. Oh my God.
You see it?
Oh my God.
Even so, that fleeting grainy footage didn't seem like it would be enough to satisfy my wonderful subscribers and Uncle Toby. With all hope seemingly lost and my desire for a cheeseburger growing stronger by the second, I was about to give up when I saw a bright flash on the other side of the garden.
I found one right there. Just hanging out.
Mad.
I don't know if it's nervous.
Flash!
It's flashing at me. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that?
What? Yo, that's actually mad!
Did you see? I don't know if it's nervous. Because it's not flashing at me. Oh, did you see that?
Wait, what?
Did you see that?
How does it flash though?
Thank you, little friend. Thank you for providing me with box
Like, what's the size behind it? How does it have a light bulb inside of it?
office footage.
That's so cool.
If it wasn't true before tonight, the events of this video have firmly cemented America's common eastern firefly as my absolute favourite of all Beatles, and that includes George Harrison.
Look at that. That's actually...
If you ever have a bad...
You know what? These are the only insects I actually won't mind walking through.
If you ever find yourself stuck in a rut, if you just need something to remind you that occasionally this world is a majestic and surprising place, go outside on a warm summer's evening and find yourself one of these.
Watch it.
I think it'll be pretty hard. I'll try, but I think I'll be outside for a while.
Up close for 10 minutes. And every time that it lights up, think to yourself again and again how profoundly insane it is that it does that. And then remember that deep down you have that power too. Because
What,
I have no idea where I'm going with this. I was just going to say something about finding the light within inside themselves, but I mean, they are subscribed to my channel, so there's honestly no hope for them. That said, if you happen to live in a part of the world that isn't a hotspot for firefly hookups, but would still like to get inspired, I recommend rewatching this video from now until the end of time.
Firefly hookups, nice.
In the meantime, that's it for this video. I'm
really cool to see something that I don't get to see over here. Your fireflies are pretty cool, the lightning bugs. Let me know if you guys have ever seen one. If you're in America, you've probably seen a bunch. It's probably normal for you guys. But yeah, enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.